Have come and gone. Promising leads went nowhere and the case fell out of the public eye. But Greeley police never stopped looking for the person who murdered 12-year-old Jonelle Matthews in 1984.
And tonight they believe they have found him, along with enough evidence to put him away for the rest of his life.
Meanwhile, Jim Matthews says he and his family will keep hanging on to the hope that Jonelle is alive and will one day be found. We'll keep hanging on, he says, and will not give up.
At first, the family of Jonelle Matthews prayed for her safe return.
It was always like a cold case, and sometimes I'd go to Walmart and I would see the age progression photos, and that would kind of like startle you a little bit.
When it became clear that wouldn't happen, they prayed for answers.
I trust this new development helps the Matthews family, their friends, and our community to receive some closure and healing from this horrific crime.
On Tuesday, Greeley police and prosecutors announced the arrest of Steve Pankey on charges of first-degree murder. Police believe he kidnapped Matthews from her home, shot her in the head, and dumped her body in rural Weld County. Her remains went undiscovered until last year.
The discovery of Jonelle's remains were significant in the course of this investigation, obviously, but also in leading us in part back to a suspect.
In 1984, Pankey lived just a few miles from the Matthews home. He would later move to Idaho and unsuccessfully run for governor. Rather than lie low, prosecutors say he would often insert himself into the investigation.
There are a number of statements that he has made over the course of time, both to courts, to law enforcement, in unsolicited letters, in which he indicates some very intimate knowledge about the commission of the crime, information that the general public and the media was not privy to.
In 2013, he sent a document to law enforcement about a family trip that was meant to serve as an alibi in Jonelle's disappearance. If anything, it only made police more suspicious. Pankey's wife would remember her husband digging in the yard. 2 days later, their car exploded. Pankey promptly sent it to a salvage yard.
The arrest warrant was executed at his home.
Today, DA Michael Rourke said this is a case built not on one recent break, but on decades of mounting evidence and police work.
It's really a matter of these detectives taking all of that information, putting it together, and really doing the follow-up investigation that needed to be done.
And Rourke described the family's reaction upon learning of the arrest as one of genuine relief. Pankey is currently being held in an Idaho jail.